I just realized I probably should have been checking for more seedlings. Because there's a certain type of seedling that I want to get as soon as possible. Oh, hi, randomly loading right near a random person. Okay then. So, I pressed the R1 button to fast travel because I've been playing Persona 5 lately. I knew muscle memory would come back to bite me eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be very, very careful in battles from now on that I don't do what I did in my failed take of Shadow Kanji. But anyway, today's not gonna be all that interesting, we're just gonna be turning in the next hermit request. But if you talk to a certain someone in the shopping districts... It's not you, evidently. I know it's someone here. Ah, it's this person. So, there's a beautiful woman who works at the hospital. You might want to keep that in mind, especially since there's a part-time job there. And you know what that means. I could have just fast-traveled to the shrine, but oh well. Are you still... Yeah, you still want drinks, and I think I bought out all of the drinks, so I can't buy Orange Smash. Have I mentioned this before, that whenever I think of Orange Crush, I think of Rachel and Jake's tag combo in Advance Wars Dual Strike, because that's what they called that one? So... here's something kind of annoying. I'm going to be fast-forwarding through the majority of the Fox rank-ups because every rank-up from 2 to 9 is pretty much identical. I really wish there was more variety in the Hermit rank-ups, like you actually got to see the person you helped donate to the shrine themselves, and maybe got a little bit of epilogue on how things went with their request. But unfortunately, it's just... you say hi to the fox is happy there's an offering, rank up. That's basically it.
Welcome home.
And today is the first day where we'll be harvesting vegetables. So let's go ahead and do that.
They look yummy. We've got veggies.
5 tomatoes made of souls. Inaba's delicacy that's not steak skewers. And let's go ahead and plant another tomato seedling, I guess.
Come on, grow. I'm excited.
Obviously, I'm not going to skip Nanako's voice clips the first time. Planting vegetables, though, does not use up time. So, there's another type of vegetable that I really, really want to grow as soon as possible, and it's not for its effect, it's actually probably my least favorite vegetable in terms of effect, but we need 3 of those for a side quest that gives you something amazing, and I want to get that something as soon as I can. So tonight we're going to finish off reading The Gentle Way. And this should actually rank up one of our stats. Knowledge significantly increased. There we go, expression goes up from eloquent to persuasive. And persuasive rank expression is what you need for quite a few things. I believe you need that for a few ranks of either Hierophant or Justice, or probably both. It's also strangely required for quite a few dialogue options and even some side quests. So, back in P3, also don't let Yosuke hear you talking about this, back in P3, there was only a home shopping show on Sundays. And considering this is a high school drama in Japan, the time will definitely be right at some point. Interesting that she has a red umbrella, but she's not really an important character. Like, I feel like usually they give an umbrella that stands out to a significant character, but in this case, not really. Okay, so today is gonna be kind of interesting. This is when the guide tells you to do Margaret rank 1, but, well, we've already done that. So that's one thing off of our task list already. That wouldn't have used up time, so we actually will still do the main thing the guide does today. But what we're gonna do is accept the next request from the fox. Also, hi you two, how are you going? It's an elementary school love triangle, apparently. As always, accept these requests whenever they become available because they don't use up time. I do like the way the shrine looks at sunset. We wish our dog would return, and the dog's name is Koro, unfortunately no relation to the one from Persona 3. That's just making me wonder what the fox would be like as an actual party member or something. So, I almost instinctively pressed R1 to fast travel again. It's just really kind of amazing just how quickly muscle memory can take hold, especially with a game that has as fluid and dynamic controls as Persona 5 does. Although I still don't find it particularly, you saw the cursor there, because I still don't find it particularly intuitive to press the central button of the PS4 controller to get like a overview of what confidants are available and things like that. So this is the dog they're looking for. And it's immediately gone. So that's step 1 of the quest. This is one of the more annoying hermit quests because you're forced to do it over several days. And for the rest of this afternoon, we're going to be doing a spend time event for the Aeon Arcana, and this time we do have a matching persona, so while you did not need a matching persona for the last rank, you definitely need it this time, otherwise you will not get enough points from this spend time to rank up on the next visit. So I have you, who unfortunately got me killed against Shadow Kanji, so I still kind of hold that against you, but at least you're the lowest level Aeon persona, so you have that. Yeah, it says you feel your relationship with Marie won't deepen just yet. That means we're gonna have to do a spend time. There are actually a couple of mandatory spend times. This one is because there aren't enough points in rank 2 to reach the next rank. And later on, there'll be a rank where every dialogue option gives 0, and the next rank requires 3 points, so we need to spend time as well. But at least it's not Nanako, where you're forced to do a spend time after rank 1. The only social link I believe in all of Persona who's like that. And I still feel like it's so that you're forced to watch the Mother's Day event before you reach rank 2. Anyway, tonight we'll be spending time with Hierophant, so I do have a Hierophant persona, right? Yes, I have a Moikane. Okay, now that we've accepted a nighttime job... And yeah, that's the significance of accepting the dishwasher job, actually, even though we never do it in this Max Social Links run. It's because having a night part-time job allows Dojima to allow you to go out at night. And that's really useful, because now, if we forget a Hierophant or a Justice persona, we can get it before we do a Hierophant or Justice spend time. Also, yeah, I have 2 of them, which is kind of overkill. So I actually forgot about that. That must be why you're told to accept the pub dishwasher job. It has a use even if you never do it. Well, he doesn't know Juness is connected to the crimes in any way besides Saki working there part-time. He's already on to us. But Nanako is thankfully here to defuse the tension, as she always is. I mean, that's not really his fault, it's the way the game is designed. Every time he's available to talk to, you're not. And he's already broken a promise to her once before, so he can't afford to do it again.
Man.
So any of these options is fine.
No.
That's not true. Here, either B or C is fine. That's another one for the counter. No, that's not necessarily true. There are plenty of families that don't involve blood relations. And, you know, plenty of people who are blood related who aren't on good terms. This definitely looks like the kind of family relationship that can easily be repaired. You just need to work on it. But it's clear that Dojima still has some issues over the death of his wife, and that's certainly playing into things. And it's definitely hard to rationalize a lot of that to a child as young as Nanako, so all of the Dojimas, they have really great social links. They're definitely a highlight of this game to me. So it's Sunday, we have the day off, and Kanji is still recovering from having punched himself in the face. But today, the home shopping channel is on. And this song is back. I have this very clear voice in my head for this guy. He sounds basically like your stereotypical sleazy used car salesman, or a combination of that and a game show host. That's how I always pictured his voice, but I don't know if I can really do it that well, but I'll try. Hello everyone! Welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcast live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Fair in giant air quotes. Now, let's introduce the products that will be on sale for the next 3 days. Adios Shoes! This is a limited edition pair of high-quality shoes. But wait, there's more! I'll add 2 slimming foods to the Adios Shoes, all this for only 5,980 yen plus delivery and taxes. We've got another fantastic product on sale today, one medical kit. It's very helpful in emergencies. What can I do to sweeten this pot for you? Oh, I know! For this one, I'll add 4 medicines to your medical kit, for 2,980 yen. These deals are so popular, we're only allowing 1 order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? So, the twist is that he will always sell 2 different combinations, and you can only pick one of them. Now, you need to buy things from him in general, because it gives you something else that's needed for a later side quest, but the Adios Shoes are a pretty decent weapon for Chie compared to what she has now, so I'm going to order that. Also, when I first saw this, I read it as Adios Shoes, as in the goddess from the Trails series. But they're supposed to be a parody of Adidas, I think. So yes, doing that voice is surprisingly hard. But yeah, if you don't buy anything on Sunday, you can still buy the same stuff on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, hello? It's Ko.
And today is the first Sunday hangout with the Strength social link. So if you're on Ko's Strength route, the basketball club, you won't get this one if I believe your rank has to be It can't be above 4, I think? Yeah, there's that annoying restriction. But if you're on Daisuke's path, there's no restriction for this at all.
Okay.
So, technically this hangout does give you points towards social links, but I've actually tested this. You don't need a matching persona bonus for this one. Not sure exactly how it's possible to buy, like, the wrong book, but oh well. You know, maybe he's deflecting. Maybe he really did want to buy Lovely Witch Detective. That's my headcanon. Secretly, that's the one that he wanted all along, and he's just trying to, hide it. So by those kind of books, we'll see what he means when we start reading this. And we get a book that you cannot get any other way. There are 3 books like this that all come from... Like, seriously, how does a rubber band themed superhero one look the same as what's likely to be a magical girl genre? And Chie shows up to this hangout too.
Whoa.
So yeah, you get points with everyone. Feel like a relationship with Chie is going to become closer soon, and Ko and Daisuke. So yeah, I don't think I had a strength or chariot persona, although I could be wrong about that. You get your relationship will become closer soon regardless, so you don't need one for that event. There are definitely some later events like that you do need a matching persona for. Do we get like a description on Witch Detective if we look at it in here? For young readers, that's all. And so, this evening, we have a spend time event with Dojima. Because, yeah, relationship won't become closer yet. There are a lot of these, even with a matching persona. It's a pretty difficult link to max out. And thankfully we'll be able to rank it up next time. So I feel like there was... Okay, yeah, so on the 28th, there was a special fusion forecast for King Frost. He would get growth 1 if you fused him on that day. Well, we're actually not going to spend time with you today, for once. In fact, who we're going to meet with today might be a little surprising. We actually are, believe it or not. No, I believe the expression is a true friend helps a friend in need. Are you sure you're not from Persona 5? It's funny because there's a lot of people who, well, not so much... Okay, not a lot of people who do this. It's more the games that do this. In Persona Q, they compare Kanji and Ryuji, and honestly, I think they're very different. They only look similar, but the reasons why they act like a delinquent are completely different. Kanji acts that way because I've said, you know, many times, he wants to come across as more manly to hide his more traditionally feminine hobbies, while Ryuji acts like a delinquent because he feels like it's kind of like Nick Wilde in Zootopia. He thinks if everyone's going to treat him like a no-good delinquent, then why should he try and be anything else? And plus a whole bunch of other issues. This is one of my favorite Spacey Girl conversations. Because to her, that cat is a Pokemon trainer. Their eyes have met, they must engage in an ultimate competition. But where's Errand Boy? He's usually near her. There he is. No, she's just down the road. Maybe Errand Boy likes Spacey Girl. Anyway, here's the dog that we needed to find, again. He's moved. He still seems pretty angry. Also, Sing is kind of funny and totally in character for you, Narukami, but unfortunately what we need to choose here is talk to her gently. That's actually one other thing about Yu Narukami that's also subtly implied by a lot of the quests and his interactions. He seems to be very good with animals. I mean, I was just thinking, like, technically speaking, the other protagonists are too, because, you know, there's Koromaru, and then I realized, does the P5 protagonist ever interact with any animal that isn't Morgana? Because Morgana's kind of a weird case. And you're saying exactly the same thing as you used to. Goodbye, Crow. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Second Maid, I've been told in comments, is based on a juice brand from America called Minute Maid. And it didn't come naturally to me because when I saw the name Second Maid, I didn't think like second as in the unit of time. I thought second as in the maid that came after the first maid. Yeah, we don't have anything like, from what I can tell looking up online, almost all of our juice brands in Australia are completely exclusive to us. Unlike a lot of fast food places where we do have some of the American chains, not all, but some. Oh, this guy's talking about the machine there. Yes, it works on rainy days, but... You guys haven't found out why I hate that machine so much. You'll see, trust me. I'll do it at some point. Anyway, we're actually going to be hanging out with Adachi today, and this time we do need a Jester Arcana persona. Yep, you want to talk to someone, so it looks like you're doing work when you're actually not.
Yeah.
Adachi has no need for food, he's a machine. That reminds me of a certain other detective. Yeah, I think those have a lot of salt, like the salt content in those is ridiculous from what I've heard. And it actually doesn't matter which one of these you choose, but let's offer.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone we know is a terrible cook, so... Is that his mother or grandmother or something? Oh, she's going full Wendy Oldbag on him. Oh, okay, so no relation. I can just picture her, she's walking outside, she probably keeps glancing at him. Nimono is a dish of various simmered goods, usually vegetables, and it's often simmered in stock, flavored with things like soy sauce or sake. Yeah, that does sound kind of annoying.
You're right.
Which, by the way, is actually the best option here. You have to think about what the other person would prefer you to say. Yeah, that is kind of true. It is often sad when lonely people need to latch on to others like that. And, well, we're only at rank 2 of this, so, yeah. We'll probably be seeing a lot more sides of him as we go. Rare instance of a character getting a completely confirmed age.
See ya.
Welcome home.
Well, Dojima's not here today, so I'm guessing he's busy chewing out Adachi at the station. So, tonight, we're gonna drink expired milk. Although this just reminds me of that early Naruto episode, which I don't think I've actually seen the episode itself. I've only seen the abridged comedy fan-dub spoof series show version. For some reason, that makes our courage brave. This time, I can completely understand why he doesn't feel well. And just skipping straight to classes being over. So today we have to check in with the dog again. This time the dog's at the Sumagawa floodplain. There it is. Actually looks like a Shiba Inu. So let's talk to it gently again. And once again, gone. We're making slow and steady progress towards this one. Nope, still not selling what I want you to. I don't know if it's possible to complete this quest before the next dungeon, but if it is, it's definitely recommended that you do. Which is why I'm checking Junes every day to see if they have the right vegetable. Do I have a strength persona? I don't think I do. Okay, I have a decent amount of money. Can I make a strength persona with what I have on hand? As long as it's something that doesn't require me to give up anything particularly amazing. Those three are personas that I won't need again for a while. Except, I want to keep you until you learn Invigorate 1. I will need to buy back Girl later, but putting Auto Tarukaja on you sounds good. I think I'll go for this. I said earlier, but did I say earlier? Rakshasa is one of the earliest personas to learn Power Charge, so that can be pretty useful. With Jack Frost getting Mind Charge, I feel like by the time you get Jack Frost level 25, it's much easier just to fuse something else that gets Mind Charge earlier. Rakshasa's not a terrible persona to use against Shadow Kanji either. So there we go, we have a strength persona. Oh, also there's a specific fusion forecast for today. If you use Shisa in a fusion, not actually fuse Shisa, but have Shisa as one of the materials, the result gets a random stat boost and extra experience. But we have Rakshasa. Let's attend soccer practice. For, I think, the last time in a really, really long time. Let me quickly look up when we do Strength Rank 5. Oh yeah, it's a long time before we do Strength 5. That is actually a pretty big difference between the two major guides for this game. Hurricane Haon neglects strength quite a bit, but honestly, I think that's fine, especially if you're on Daisuke's route, where I don't think his is nearly as interesting as Ko's. So, this girl will become the manager for your team regardless of which one you picked.
I, Abihara.
and she helpfully introduced herself there. We have actually seen her walking to school a few times, though.
What?
And so everyone is already swooning over her. However, she seems to be kind of a jerk. Yeah, this is a common trope, it seems, just doing something extracurricular so that they, don't expel you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, one of those manager in name only kind of things. But hey, at least the rest of the soccer players aren't the biggest jerks here anymore. Or, actually, I take that back, they still are.
Girls annoy me.
Yeah, the team is still, yeah, a bunch of assholes.
Hey, man.
We have to agree with him for this, unfortunately.
All right.
Ko and Daisuke are actually foils to each other in a lot of ways. Not only do they fall into the typical sensitive guy and manly man dichotomy, which Kanji Shadow Fight basically had in its own. Let's just say Daisuke is very popular with the ladies but isn't interested in a relationship, whereas Ko might be kind of the opposite.
All right, let's go home.
Though it's something that isn't really addressed on his social links specifically, but more something that happens as a result of his social link that I'll talk about later on. So tonight we're going to be doing Hierophant Rank 4,
Hey.
and we should have, yep, we still have Anzu, that's good. So let's spend some time. The fact that we're doing a lot more nighttime social links does mean the days are going by a little slower than they used to. But these are good nighttime social links, I'm not complaining. So for this, B or D is the best option. It's not often you get to see him having fun like that. It's kind of interesting because normally, kids having coffee, and this one you need to choose A for. Normally, kids having coffee in a lot of Japanese media is a sign that they want to grow up very quickly, like, say, Ken. But in this case, no one's really batting an eyelid at Nanako saying that, even though she's taking it with a lot of sugar. So, you're the designated coffee guy. Sounds like another Hierophant social link. And back to depressing territory again. Even more depressing territory. It's just the problem with watching the news, especially with young children. There's always depressing things on. This is bringing up even more tragedy for the family.